I refused to give my late husband's family his vintage guitar collection worth $300,000. Now they're threatening to tell our daughter the truth about her father. My husband David died suddenly 6 months ago, leaving me with our 8-year-old daughter Emma and his prized vintage guitar collection that his family never knew existed. Justini, his brother, showed up with an appraiser and a family claim to the guitars. When I refused, he threatened to tell Emma who her father really was unless I hand them over by Friday. I haven't stopped shaking since he left our driveway. David and I were married for 10 years. Music was his passion, but his family always dismissed it as a wasteful hobby. What they didn't know was that over 15 years he had quietly built a museum-worthy collection of vintage guitars, instruments played by legends, rare prototypes, and historical pieces that guitar enthusiasts would recognize instantly. Our basement studio, which his family rarely visited, houses 37 guitars worth approximately $300,000 according to the last insurance appraisal. Iswell left everything to me, including explicit instructions about preserving the collection for Emma when she's older. David's family was always difficult, criticizing his career choices, pressuring him to join the family business. We limited contact to major holidays, which became increasingly tense affairs. They didn't even attend his memorial service, claiming they were too devastated to face it. Then yesterday, his brother Michael arrived with a stranger who immediately began examining the guitars, taking photos, and making notes on a clipboard. Dad always intended for these to stay in the family name, Michael said, as if I wasn't family. We've already found buyers for most of them. When I produced David's will, Michael laughed. That's nice, but we both know these guitars were purchased with family money. Money from the trust Dad set up money. David had no right to spend this way. I was stunned. David had never mentioned any trust. He worked as a sound engineer and we lived comfortably but modestly. The guitars were acquired slowly, often through trades, restorations, and careful saving. There was no trust fund, I said. David bought these himself. Michael's face changed. Then, listen carefully. Either you sign these guitars over to us, or Emma learns exactly where her daddy disappeared to all those weekends he claimed to be at guitar shows. My blood ran cold. What are you talking about? You really don't know. His smile was cruel. The other women, the other family, you weren't his only project, Sarah. I ordered them out of my house, hands shaking so badly I could barely point to the door. Michael left his card on the table. Friday, or Emma gets the full story about Daddy's secret life. I've spent the night in a panic searching through David's emails, phone records, bank statements. Here is nothing suspicious, no unexplained withdrawals, no secret phone numbers, no mysterious absences I can't account for. David documented every guitar purchase meticulously with receipts and provenance records. This morning I called David's best friend, who is equally shocked. Sarah, that's insane. I was with him at most of those shows. His brother is lying to intimidate you. I've contacted a lawyer, but I am terrified, not of losing the guitars, they're legally mine, but of Michael poisoning Emma's memories of her father with lies. She's too young to process critically. Some family heirlooms come with strings attached. But these strings were David's pride and joy, and I won't let them be plucked away by people who never appreciated their music while he was alive.